Dudes, we're back. Had myself a nice little break there. Hey, dude, Adam's here. Adam, I don't know how to say your last name. Adam B, also known as Brian Adams here. Guys, let me get set up again. I'm just going to see if this is going to work in here. Men's race is getting started right away. We're back in Koksijde. You guys will notice that I've changed the jersey. So usually what I would have done is had a long 40-minute gong show in between. Not doing that this time. I'm not sure why I'm not getting my notifications that I'm live. So let me just do something different here, dudes, and I'll get right into it. Get right into the chit chat. Awesome race by the women. Lucinda Brand, guys. Come on. I mean, come on. Let's give that a Grisha. And this should be live now. See, it's not even showing up live here. Very strange. View the channel. Come on. Okay, we are live. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I changed the women's race to women's elite, obviously, and this is men's elite. We've got Adam here. So I met Adam. Yeah, this is Adam. Mr. Timeslip, I think is his name he goes by. Saying, cool, going to watch on TV without sound and watch your commentary. Adam, thanks a lot, dude. Thank you very much. Live chat's open and running, guys. Let me know where you're from. So guys, here's another cool dude I met, Adam. Super strong rider. I just met Adam through the week. He was doing a ladder league race over on Zwift with the Team Not Poggy boys. Super strong rider. Wasn't in the second ladder league race because they have a team, guys. Actually, Team Not Poggy, TNP, has 6 ladder league teams, and TNP Latour, they have different names for each ladder league team. They are vaulting up the standings, guys. Vaulting up the standings. Dudes, we're in the start shoot now. We are under orders. Whatever that means. Basically, they say we are under orders. I mean, we're going to start soon. Front line, guys. This is the pivotal part. This is like, this would be like on the front row at F1. Lawrence Fake, he is our World Cup leader right now. So he will be in that red, white, and black jersey. I think it was Vicky's Velo. Vixie Velo. He's from Helsinki, Finland. He told me what that jersey meant this morning. I had no idea. So, good to learn that. So, Lawrence Fake, World Cup leader right now. Michael Van Turnhout, Niels Vanderputter, Emil Verstringer, Mathieu Avanderpoel, Lars Vandenhaar, Pim Ronhaar, and Toon Vandenbosch. Wow, guys, look at this here. We have 3 riders from Creeland Corridon, and we have 2 Balois. 3? Yeah, we got 3 from Creeland Corridon, 2 from Balois Glowy Lions. Paul Sozen would be Michael Van Turnhout, Alpesen de Koenig, Vanderputter, and what do they say? Yep, and Mathieu Vanderpoel, Alpesen de Koenig. They've actually got Niels Vanderputter here on the Alpesen de Koenig development team. CX rider. Let's see what he did on road. I can't even remember. So he did a lot of the early season stuff. Tour of Austria, none of the big stages. I don't think he's done a Grand Tour yet. He's 25 years old. Maybe it's just not his thing. Tour of Austria, Kreisbreit's Elites. I'd like to do that race this year. And then he did all of the early season stuff. Well, quite a bit of it here. Gravel racing. So, gravel racer, cyclocross. There's going to be a really good crossover there. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Lined up now. Mathieu Vanderpoel on. Wout van Aert is not here today, guys. So yesterday, we were in Antwerp. Missed the start. Missed the start of that one, guys. I did a virtual race over on Ruby. Covered some racing there. The Sacalabra Climb on Mallorca. So good to have everyone here. Guys, let me know who you're cheering for. I know I'm cheering for Mathieu. Just watching him, he just knows how to drop those big watts and just power through. Really digging Lawrence Fake. Dude, all these guys. I've learned so much about them. Under orders now. No one's moving 1 inch right now. Green, here we go, folks. Here we go. Off to a start. Looks like, yeah, Mathieu Vanderpoel over on the right-hand side approaching me. Emil Verstringer looks like he's on his shoulder here. Michael Van Turnhout right in the center of the screen. We will be hanging a left-hand bend right away here, and Mathieu's in the lead. Mathieu's in the lead, but someone might pip him on the corner here. Yep, someone does take him on the corner first. Who is that there? Looks like the European champion. That might be Toon Arts at the front now. So they're saying, yeah, on Pro Cycling Stats that Mathieu Vanderpoel is in the lead, but no, it's not. Two Narts. Here comes Lawrence Fake as well. The red, white, and black kit. So black bib shorts, red, white with black checkers on his back. That is the World Cup leader. And we have a stat here, Tibor Del Grosso, who I think Tibor Del Grosso might be in the lead right now. Yeah, here he is right now. He's taking the lead. Tibor Del Grosso in the red, white, and blue kit. Red, white, blue armbands. Mathieu van der Poel in third place. So it's Tibor Del Grosso, Lawrence Fake, and then Mathieu van der Poel. Oh, seen some guys riding through. A lot of these riders running right through here now. Okay, up the climb here. They get back on their bikes, ride for a bit, and then they've got to climb. This thing is unrideable. Tibor Del Grosso, Lawrence Fake, Two Narts, Mathieu van der Poel, probably Verstringer. I think Ryan Camp might have been there as well. They're saying slow start for Cam Mason here. I think we saw Cam Mason get a second place a few races back. I thought he was going to win that one. He was flying. I think he had a flat tire on the very last lap. Someone was telling me that. So guys, welcome aboard. My name's Colin. This is Inside Cycling World. This is what I do here. Change my jersey. We did the Women's Elite earlier this morning. Go take a look at that if you want. If you just want to hear some random chit chats. I'm in Alberta, Canada. I'm not even close to Europe, but I love cyclocross. And like I said earlier, Tibor Del Grosso instantly has probably a 50-meter lead. 2 minutes into lap 1. Now, I think the fastest lap time I saw for the Women's Elite was 9 minutes 24 seconds. So let's say the men are going to do about a 9-minute lap. Let's just say that for now. We're going to find out real quick how fast they're going to go. And yeah, Tibor Del Grosso is loving the sand. Remember, there's a ton of sand at this course. And again, through these sand sections, a little bit of uphill, Mathieu van der Poel is like the space shuttle taking off. Like he just flies up through it. He's riding all the way. He's not doing the rail crawl, as we call it here. He's not grabbing the rail. He's riding the whole thing. Looks like Verstringer was able to do that too. Van der Putter. A lot of guys having to grab that rail. We saw, and yeah. Then if you're further back, you're running. One little bobble, and you're running. There's a big gap here now between two groups of riders. One guy must have put his foot down, caused everyone behind to have to stop. Tibor Del Grosso taking a quick look at his watch on his arm here. His, I guess his arm bike computer. Verstringer's a little bit further back. Let me get a good look at who this is here. So Mathieu had the quickest acceleration. Two Narts, though, squeaked by into the first corner. In the schmozzle, we've got Tibor going for it. Let's take a look at Tibor Del Grosso, guys. Tibor Del Grosso from the Netherlands. Rides on the road too, guys. Rides on the road too. He's a tall dude. He's 1.9 meters tall. So this guy's walking around at 6'3", 22 years old. Let's take a look at his road profile here. So we know he's got the big engine. What has he done on the road? Okay, he's done some gravel racing, World Championships, gravel. DNF, the road race for the men, Euro Champs. Skoda Tour Luxembourg. I would have seen him there. I just don't remember doing a lot of commentary. So I did the whole Skoda Tour of Luxembourg. That's a great race. I did the Renui Tour. We did all of that race too. I can't believe I don't remember his name. I did the Tour of Denmark too. All these videos, guys, are on my channel. If you want to go back, you got nothing better to do. Let's say you're working on a puzzle. Or maybe changing the transmission on your old truck. Just flip the video on. Just listen along. Please. Yeah, so I did all three of those races, guys. I did every stage of the Skoda Tour Luxembourg, Renui Tour, and was it Jonathan Milan at this one? Arnaud Delis won the last stage. That's right. Mathieu was there as well. I think that was Mathieu's last race of the year before coming back to CX. Was at the Renui Tour. So this would have happened. What date was this? August 24th. So it was right before the start of La Vuelta. I think the La Vuelta started on August 27th. Guys whipping stuff into the pits right now. Probably taking off their glasses. Don't need them. Chuck them. There's not a lot of mud at this race, guys. It's very dry. Very, very dry. Okay. So that is Tibor Del Grosso. So he can ride on the road. So I'm thinking he gets on the flat sections, although Mathieu's right back with him here now. And you know what, guys? They're teammates. They are teammates. Mathieu van der Poel rides on the same team as Tibor Del Grosso on the road. So Normally in that grayish Alpecin Deceuninck kit. Remember, they're changing the team name this year too. So I think going forward, I think it's going to be Alpecin Premier Tech. I think that's the name of the team going forward. Kind of funny that they haven't announced it there yet. Maybe would have to... Let me do this quick, guys. So for Mathieu van der Poel, we'll take a look at his PCS profile. And it is there. So as you can see here, starting in 2026, Mathieu van der Poel here will be riding for Alpecin Premier Tech. Premier Tech is a Canadian company. So they were one of the sponsors for Israel Premier Tech last year, for several years. And they actually sponsor... Oh, they sponsor a women's pro team as well. Is it the Saint Aubert? Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know. Let's get it, folks. Tibor Del Grosso, Lawrence Fake, Mathieu van der Poel. So we got two up front. It's Mathieu and Tibor. A little bit of a gap. Then we got Lawrence Fake coming, and it looks like Toonarts. It is Toonarts. There's a third rider there as well. Niels van der Putter. Okay, there it is right there. He's in that traditional grayish Alpecin Deceuninck jersey. Oh, looks like Niels van der Putter had a little bit of a problem back there. He was right hot on the heels of Lawrence Fake. Now he's back. Okay, one leg shimmy for Tibor. Mathieu's right off his bike, pushing, running hard. Toonarts able to ride it all the way. Fake having to run it. And we're off, guys. Learn so much about CX. Guys, dismounting differently. That's another big thing. Certain courses, it pays if you can dismount on both sides. Some guys can't. I know for myself, guys, on my home trainer here, on my CX bike, I actually have a CX bike. Never raced a CX bike. On my home trainer, I can only mount from the left side. I do not feel comfortable mounting from the right. I just can't swing my left leg high enough over the top. The right side, if I go from the left side, closer to the wall, no problem. And you'll see that in CX races too, on some of these really off-camber sections where there's a rail there. You don't want to be a guy that can only get on from the left-hand side. It's going to be harder for you. You're going to be jammed up against the rail. You want to be able to jump from both sides. That's one of the biggest things I've learned really about CX racing is the mount and the dismount. Believe that's Ryan Camp. He's generally in that OD olive drab jersey. Here's Cam Mason now. Cam Mason decked in the Great Britain gear. The following national champions are at the start. Tyler Clark from Canada, Jacob Turner from New Zealand, Kevin Kuhn, the Swiss rider, Michael Boros from Czech Republic, Philippe Orts from Spain, Cam Mason from Great Britain, and Tibor Del Grosso for the Netherlands. Let's see. I was looking at the stat this morning, guys. Let me just back up a little bit. Just backing up a little bit here, guys. I was something else I wanted to talk about in the stats here. Where did I see it? Basically, the last winners of this race. So Lawrence Fake won it last year, guys. It's technically called the 2025 race because that's the year that the season finished in. Mathieu van der Poel won it in 24. Wout van Aert, who's not here today, won in 2023. Eli Iserbyt, not here today in 2021. No race in 2022. Remember, they don't always have the same races every year in the World Cup. There's a bunch of World Cup races. They kind of come and go throughout the years. They leave for a year or two. They come back. There's probably like a, who knows, maybe a lottery to determine which races get in. Nice groups here. Tibor Del Grosso back with Van der Putter and Lawrence Fake now. At the front, we got Mathieu van der Poel riding all the way. Toonarts having to run it. Mathieu has the ability to ride on all surfaces. Another little stumble there for Toonarts. He got back on the bike, had to jump back off again. Insane. So Mathieu might be going on a little bit of a walk already, guys. Yesterday, he walked the entire field. Walked the entire field, guys. And I'm not on the ones I want. I want all live chat, which I can't figure out how to do that right now, guys. Live chat, top messages. No, I want all chat. Sorry, guys. How am I going to do this? Live chat. Yeah, there might be more messages. I can't see them, guys. I apologize for that. Maybe I can do it over here. I'm going to close this down. Sorry, dudes. Just give me a second here. Get back to my content here. And, okay, that's muted. We can't see that there. Oh, okay, let's go live. Over on this one. We got no volume. Okay. There we go. Live chat. Let's see if we got everyone in here now. Okay, so live chat looks kind of dead now. Thought that might happen. That's okay, guys. We're still continuing on the race here. Let's get after it. Matthew already having his first look back. You're saying, yeah, what kind of damage am I doing to these guys right now? Matthew's on fire. He's on fire right now. And, you know, I saw his post-race interview yesterday. He's getting stronger. He feels the legs coming under him now. He made a few more mistakes in his first race. Still won it. Didn't endo in his first race, right over the handlebars. I think that was Namur. Yeah, that was Namur. What an awesome race. Career results per position. Mathieu van der Poel, 172 first place positions. 27 seconds, 8 thirds. Either he wins or he doesn't. That's it. So, front group guys, we've got, yeah, they're putting all three together, but Mathieu has a lead. Oh, the power, the wattage going through those legs. Let's watch the other riders. Lawrence Fake looking good coming over. Toonart's running. Tibor Del Grosso running. Niels van der Putte running. Only 2 of those 5 dudes at the front could ride that section. Mathieu van der Poel looked the most powerful going through there, without a doubt. Now, they're saying that there's 3 in this front group. They're probably separated by 2 or 3 seconds per dude. So Mathieu, Lawrence Fake, a couple seconds back, and then we've got Tibor Del Grosso, a couple seconds behind him. Toonarts is right on his wheel. Toonarts is the European champion, guys. Let's take a look at Toon here. Toon won the Euro Championships back on November 9th here. First place, you can see it here. 32-year-old rider. Yeah, and they're showing a replay right now of Mathieu riding the sand. I mean, he's sending out like a gigantic spray of sand behind him. Just absolutely smashing watts through there. It's kind of like dump your energy on that part there because everyone else is going to end up running. And if he could start pulling a gap every time, let's see the gap now. You know what? Lawrence Fake doing a really nice job here. Lawrence Fake is the World Cup leader right now. Let's go, guys. Lawrence Fake is the leader. Loving this. Okay, so Ian saying Tim Merle used to do the odd cross. Dude, I didn't know that. Did not know that. I think I did maybe. Steven Cycles here. Steven, good to see you, dude. Guys, Steven Cycles, I ride a ton. Well, not a ton. I need to ride more, Steven. He always invites me, and I've always got something else I'm doing. Like right now, I'm doing this. So me and Steven Cycles have made videos together. We made flight sim videos of the Tourmalet, and I think another one. I don't know if I ever put it together. We've ridden together on Ruby. We've ridden together on, I think we've ridden together on Zwift. We've done some Bike Terra rides. Steven's mostly on Bike Terra now. But he's saying I look splendid in pink. I love it. Okay, so yeah, that's top messages there. So I can only see all the messages here. Sorry, guys. And I need to be able to see the race. Tibor Del Grosso, Niels van der Putte right here. Okay, so let's just have a look. Something's been going on here. See Mathieu at the road and Lawrence Fake. They're virtually together. Then it's Del Grosso and van der Putte. They're saying there's 5 in the group. There's not, guys. There's gaps. Fake's hanging about 5 meters back from van der Poel. Tibor Del Grosso is about 50 meters behind them. Niels van der Putte right with them. Then Toonart's maybe 10, 15 meters back behind those guys. Stretching the legs out now. Yeah. Oh, Mathieu had to jump off the 2. I thought he could do that one. Tibor Del Grosso powers through it. That's going to vault him back up with those 2 up front. One little climb like that, and he's back on. He's back on. He's right on Lawrence Fake wheel right now. Same with van der Putte. I think both of those 2 were able to go all the way. Up the next little climb, the guys jump off. They have to jump this one. It's a very, very steep left-hand swooper, almost a switchback. Everyone's off your running, all just kind of pushing their bikes. No one shouldering the bike here. Loving this. Del Grosso and Fake riding hard. Van der Putte just a little bit further back. Michael Van Turenhout, guys. Let's have a look at Michael Van Turenhout. Where was it? Antwerp. Yeah, Antwerp finished 8th yesterday. I didn't really even... And guys, I hate even saying stuff like this. Like he was 3rd at Namur, 1st at in Italy at Turalba, 7th at Flamanville, 17th. I think he's kind of had a better start to the season. That's what I would say. Kind of... Well, that's even too harsh. But yeah, look at this. Back in October, he must have been peaked there. Telnet Super Prestige, 1st place. Telnet Super Prestige, 1st place. 2nd at Bod Commerce, X2O. 3rd place, 8th, 9th, 17th. 1st at Trouble. So, just a broad generalization. Probably better in October than he is now. But I hate to even say that because, guys, they're not machines, right? Thought about that when I was thinking about this earlier, grabbing some coffee there. You know, it's like Joris. Is Joris here today? Is he here? Maybe he's not at this race. Let's look at the start list. Nieuwenhuis. Well, I know Wout's not here. I don't think Nieuwenhuis is here either. Okay. Yeah, I think Nieuwenhuis finished 16th in Antwerp, which was kind of like, what happened? What happened is he's a human being, and you can't be on top of your game every day. So if I ever say something that kind of sounds a little bit, I don't know, negative or douchey, don't take it the wrong way. I mean, they are just humans. They can't be on fire every day. We've seen even Mathieu van der Poel have the occasional bad day, right? Fastest lap times overall, it's Joran Viceray, 8:08. So these guys are absolutely cooking here. Niels van der Putter, 8:09. Michael Van Turenhout at 8:09. Oh, this group up front's looking great, guys. All 5 riders are together here now. Is that... Let me have a look. Yeah, Mathieu is 4th place out of these 5. They've all come back together. So again, perhaps Mathieu had to put his foot down somewhere, and they've all kind of jumped right back on through here. They are doing the rail call. Niels van der Putter on the front, guys. Where did he come from? Where did he come from? Cyclocross, you want to be at the front, and you can't make mistakes. You have to be the best rider, the best technical rider out there. Of course, you need a big engine, but you better be technically a superb rider. That's the only way you're going to do well. And of course, it depends on the course too. Certain routes are more technical. Let me just see here, guys. If I'm not answering anyone, guys, it's just because I kind of got things screwed up here today. But yeah, good point, Ian. Tim Merlier used to do the odd cross. Guys, that's a dude that... Can you think of another rider who's gone right to the very top at such an age? I think Tim Merlier is 32, guys. I think he's 32 years old, and he is a Tier 1 sprinter. Very, very top. You know, there's probably... What do you guys think? Tier 1, 4 or 5? There might be 4 or 5 Tier 1 sprinters. I'd have to put my list together for you guys after, but, you know, obviously Tim Merlier is there, Jonathan Milan right there, Jasper Philipsen. That's just 3 of them I can think of. I should be able to add a couple more into that group. Lap 3 of 7, dudes. Lap 3 of 7. So we got 5 riders in the front, and Mathieu van der Poel is not riding away this time. Maybe the sand course is not his thing. I think Mathieu van der Poel can pretty much ride anything CX. But we've got Tibor Del Grosso at the front now, guys. Let's take a look at Tibor. So Tibor, slow coming back to CX this year. Remember, he does ride road. So it looks like what Tibor did. We did look at this earlier. Let's take a look at his calendar. He did Paris-Nice early in the year. That was his first stage race. Volta Ciclista e Catalunya. Did some of the spring classics. Brabantspiel. Doors van Vlaanderen. Did the Tour of Turkey, the Tour of Norway. That's the early Tour of Norway. That's not the post-Mard Tour of Norway, whatever they call it. Tour of Wallonie. Yeah, post-Nord Tour of... Denmark. Yeah, but there's 2 Tour of Norways. There's the Tour of Norway and there's the Arctic Tour of Norway, whatever they call it. Renui Tour, Skoda... Then he did some gravel racing, so realistically, he hasn't been off that long. His last race would have been October 17th. So it's been 2 months. November, December. 2 months, and he's back racing here in Koksijde. However you say it. Okay, 5 in the front, Tibor, Toon Arts. Good showing for Toon here today. Being the European champion, first place since then, hasn't lived up to that reputation. And again, I'm not being negative. I'm just making a statement here. Again, these are humans. Their engines aren't running at 100% all the time. They can't rev. It's not like having a car engine that's running perfectly. There's more factors for people, right? Did you have a bad sleep? Are you sick? Did you have a fight with your girlfriend? Did your dog bite you? Anything. First place, European champion, 12th at Super Prestige Neil, 20th in Merckx Plus, 8th at Tabor, 12th at Flamanville, 12th at Namur, 11th at Antwerp. Let's hope Toon is back on fine form now. So this is the best I've seen Toon looking since that Euro Championships. And, looks like Sveik might have had a little bit of an incident there. He's just dangling off the back of these 4 up front here. It's a group of 5. They were all together. Now Sveik is just dangling back a little bit. So hopefully we'll get a replay there. You guys, I'm looking at the straightaway here. I can't even see any other riders. Yeah, looks like some are just coming around that corner now. Even back to Sveik here. Sveik's got about a 10-15 meter gap to the front 4. It's probably 100-150 meters back to Van Turenhout here. Van Turenhout will be leading Lars Vandenhard, Pim Ronhaar, Emil Verstringer. That's the Crelan Cordon rider I'm seeing. How about Musen here? Could be this dude too. Could be Wiets. Wiets maybe? Musen? 24-year-old from Duffel, Belgium. Finished 14th yesterday. Crelan Cordon, super strong team. Bellois Glowy Lions, Crelan Cordon, yeah, those are the big teams, for sure. Okay. Looks like Toon had a bit of an incident there too, just a little bit of a gap. So the front 4 now, there's a tiny gap to Toon. That gap to Sveik has actually opened up a little bit. Tibor is just smashing the front here. Smashing the front. On that orange Canyon bike that he rides. Let's take a... It's an orange Canyon bike, and it's got the red, white, and blue Dutch colors on the fork. And right up near the seat stays. He's got red, white, and blue bands there on that orange bike. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Looks like Machu. Oh, and Sveik is off again. I was just watching there too. Just Machu can ride the sand better. He got delayed by Niels van der Putter on the uphill there, had to go around him to the side. And then at the back, they're all riding. I saw Sveik have to jump off his bike again and chase. So something's not going super chill with Sveik today. Front 3, bit of a gap. Arts, bigger gap. Sveik, he's just going to have some smooth, flowy laps. Hope things go his way. Oh, Toon Arts over on his bike. Sveik catches him. They were doing the rail crawl, and Toon Arts just literally fell right over onto his left-hand side. Luckily, it was in nice soft sand. Sorry, guys, let me jump out of here. I'm in the wrong spot. So now we will definitely only have 3 in front. And wow, guys, they all ride for Team Alpecin Koenig, guys, at the front. 3 riders. They're showing the replay here now. He's doing the rail crawl. Somehow he got his front wheel hung up there. I didn't see what he got. Could have just driven it into the sand and just got it locked in place. Fell over. But yeah, 3 Alpecin Koenig riders on the front. Tibor Del Grosso, Mathieu van der Poel, and Niels van der Putter. Wow. Awesome. Toon Arts here, 4th place. And then we got Sveik. So it's now Sveik and Arts together. They're saying there's a 6-second gap. Then it's almost 20 seconds back to the next group on the road, which has got 7 riders in it. Cam Mason sitting at 30 seconds back, the lead group. So hopefully Cam can get up there. I'll try to check this one here. Looking good here. Yeah, guys, I'm struggling today. My setup's really bad today. Things just aren't... Like I said, there was some kind of update to YouTube that's changed how you set things up. And yeah, not working the best for me. So dudes, we got lots of CX racing coming up. Lots. There's a race tomorrow. Why don't we do that quickly here? 3 riders up front, Fakes in 4th, Toonarts 5th place right on his heels. Leading the way now, it's Mathieu van der Poel, guys. Mathieu van der Poel just ahead of Tibor Del Grosso and Niels van der Putter. Actually, there's gaps opening up too. So it looks like Del Grosso is the only one that can hang with Mathieu right now on this section of the course, or this acceleration by Mathieu van der Poel. Right, so when I say they're all on the same team as well, Del Grosso and van der Poel are on the top tier Alpecin de Koninck. Van der Putter is on the development team. So this would be the Alpecin de Koninck development team here. Oh, Ryan Camp's on that team too. Cam Mason. Ooh. Wow, what a team. Wow, what a team. Guys, Niels van der Putter, Toon van den Bosch, Lawrence Fake. Is he really on that? So he rides for Creeland Corridon, but he also rides for the Alpecin de Koninck development team. So what did he ride there for them? Tour of Norway. Gravel races. Wow, what a team. What a team. Noah Ramsey, Jorn Viceray, he's at this race. Niels van der Putter's here. Toon van den Bosch is at this race. Lawrence Fake is at this race. Ryan Camp races CX. I think he's at this race. Wow, that is a team. That's a strong team right there, guys. Mathieu van der Poel has accelerated. Here's the attack right now, guys. He's gone. What are we at? Lap 4 to 7. He might just ride away now. Such a strong rider. He's got that big, huge road engine. Give him a little bit of a flat, a little bit of hard surface, and he's going to just push mass watts and just be gone. So, I mean, he came from CX, went to the road, wins on the roads. Yeah, I think that's Ryan Camp there right now in that green jersey. Van den Haar. No, it's Hendricks. Van Turnhout's coming. Then we've got the Creeland Corridon crew here. I think we got 3 of them in a row. Yeah, we have 3 of them in a row there. And yeah, that would have been Ryan Camp there. Mathieu's off the bike, pushing now. Oh, big gap. Probably a 100-meter gap back to Tibor Del Grosso and Niels van der Putter. Tibor does a really good job of staying on the bike. Wow. Niels van der Putter had to put a foot down. Instantly dropped by Del Grosso. Van der Poel had to put his foot down there too. He had to jump off and run. The other guy, Niels van der Putter, was doing more of the skateboard maneuver. Sitting on the bike, kind of pumping, pedaling. Yeah, I would call that pedaling. But not pedaling because it's a bike, right? It doesn't make sense. We used to call it, so guys, if you don't know, I used to race sled dogs back in the day. Train dogs, race dogs. I did that over 20 years. So when you're on your sled, you're not just standing. You're working the whole time. And if you're going up a little bit of a gradient, or maybe you're sprint racing, you will pedal like, not like a cyclist, but you know what I'm saying? You're kind of pumping it like a skateboard. You're standing on one side and you're pumping with one leg as hard as you possibly can. That's what I'm calling pedaling on here, when you see the guy dab a leg down and has to just kind of push his way along with one leg. See more rail crawling here going on. I would be really sadistic as a course designer. I would take all those metal rails away and just put a string up. That's all you guys get. And I put no tension in the string either. Like, there's not even a rope. Just be like the flimsiest. It'd be like that red pinkish tape stuff. If you pull on it, it's gonna break. Yeah, suffer. Oh yeah. Told you guys. This is kind of a weird place to hang out. I wonder, I can't see anything here today, guys. Kind of working blind here, so just forgive me. Yeah, just nothing's working. That's okay. I can't even change this. Why can't I change this? Oh, I can do it here. Maybe this will help me. Nah, I guess it won't. Good enough. Okay, dudes, we're in the race. Let's pay attention to the race column. Pay attention. Stay on target. Red 5. Stay on target. We are in the pipe. 5x5. Let's get it. Vandenhaar looking good out here, 34-year-old rider. How much longer will he continue to ride? I've seen comments and statements on social media. Probably thinking about winding down his career. I think he's doing pretty good. This is Lars Vandenhaar here. Balois glowy line is 34 years old. I mean, second place at Flamanville, 7th at Tabor. Don't retire, dude. Don't retire. Look at these placings. Don't retire. Keep going. Just looking at two-time UCI world champion, 2012 and 2011 right here. Boom. Wow. Under 23 world champion, Lars Vandenhaar. So long ago. Look at this too. Lawrence Fake was there. So, Mike Tunison. You know him from the road? Mike Tunison here. Let's go to his PCS profile. You'll know who this dude is. Rides for Astana now. Mike Tunison right there. Renouille Tour, Tour de France. 4 days of Dunkirk, which is not 4 days. It's 5 days of Dunkirk now. Yeah, cool looking at these old teams. Julian Alaphilippe. Take a look at this. Julian Alaphilippe. This dude. Wow. Isn't that cool, guys? That is so cool. Love seeing stuff like that. So there's Julian Alaphilippe, Johnny Vermeersch, I can never say his name right. Mike Tunison. Of course, these are the CX guys I'm learning about here. This is funny here too. Look at this guy, Michael van der Heijden. I'm going to look at his PCS profile just quickly here. Huh. I was thinking Inga van der Heijden. I thought maybe brother, sister, maybe not. Maybe I'm just totally butchering those names. So these were our cyclocross guys way back then. Look at Michael Van Turenhout was there. Wait, guys, this is in 2012. What? That doesn't seem right, does it? Does that seem right? Is that right? How old is Michael Van Turenhout? 32. Yeah, I guess he would have been there as a 19-year-old. Something like that. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, back to the race, guys. And Mathieu van der Poel now has a 20-second lead over Niels van der Putter, Lawrence Fake, and Tibor Del Grosso. Let's look. They are all together. Fake just dangling a little bit. 50-meter gap back to Toon Arts. Again, though, this is the best I've seen Toon Arts looking since he won the Euro Championship. So good for him. They're saying he's 9 seconds back. I don't believe that. I think he's a little bit closer than that. Mathieu off the bike. Shoulders his bike up this hill. Let's see if the rest do that. Time for a bit of water, guys. And I got to get on the bike today. I've been so lazy lately. Just stuff at home. Dealing with cold weather. It takes a lot of your time. Career results per position for Tibor Del Grosso. Only had one first place, one second place, never had a third. Yeah. Van der Poel's had a lot of firsts and a few thirds. Rocking and rolling, guys. Rocking and rolling here. Tibor Del Grosso, Lawrence Fake is now back firmly in with these guys ahead of Niels van der Putter. And looks like we might have Toon Arts and someone else coming across. I think I saw someone else here. Let's have a quick look. There's Fake, van der Putter. Camera's going to cut away. Camera will cut away. Here's Del Grosso, Fake, van der Putter. Camera cuts away again. Can't see him. Mathieu's just doing his thing. This is what he's good at. Hanging and then going. Just drops the thunder. The freight train comes through. Just powers through all the sand. Okay, I want to see if the other dudes can do this. This is such hard riding here. Around the corner, everyone's pretty much doing a little bit of a rail crawl. He gets back up to speed. Keeps going towards the red ramps. Okay, here comes Van der Poel this way. And the other three are heading out that way. Oh, well, no, Van der Poel's probably already gone there. Okay, they're still all staying upright as well. The amount of balance required here is incredible. Full body movement, shimmering over to one side, elbows going one way, knees going the other. Van der Poel looking comfortable here. Toon Arts doing a little bit of skateboarding there. He can see the three in front of him. I don't know if he's going to get back on now. I thought there was another rider there, but there's not. It's just Toon Arts by himself. In fact, it's saying here that it's 20 seconds back to a chasing group behind Arts, Hendricks, Cam Mason, Viceray, Vandenhaar, Van Toornout, and Musen. We see Pim Ronhaar and Emil Verstringer further back. They're 102 behind Mathieu right now. Lap 5 of 7. I think this is probably going to be one of our shorter races. The men are doing laps in... What are they doing in 8 minutes? We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. The women's race I thought was pretty short. They did 5 laps at 9 minutes laps, so 45-minute race. Some of these races are getting out over an hour. It's not like it's that much longer. It's, 10, 15 minutes, but that makes a difference. It's like another whole lap. So fastest riders in lap 4. Check this out, guys. Fastest riders in lap 4 that we just completed. Mathieu van der Poel at 7 minutes 43 seconds. Second place, Lawrence Fake, 7 minutes and 58, 15 seconds slower. Tibor Del Grosso, 8:03. Like, wow. That's 18 seconds slower. Niels van der Putter, 8:04. Toonarts at 8:04. So Toonarts is basically hanging level with van der Putter at that point. Yeah, and Toon is coming back. You can see him now. He's on the same little stretch of them right now. Looks like van der Putter is maybe falling back a bit. Can Toon stay upright here on the sand? Doing the rail crawl here. Again, they made these rails so sturdy for these riders. That would have made them really treacherous. That's just me. Mathieu riding away, goes up the hill. Probably jumped off, just swung his bike over his shoulder here. Let's get it, folks. Let's get it. Loving the racing. So yeah, I'm not sure if Adam's still here. Adam said he was going to listen to my commentary, just watch on TV quickly. Adam, I'm going to be back for some more Zwift stuff this week. I will be reaching out to the Team Not Poggy guys. I'll probably jump into the Discord chat today to see what you guys are doing. And I know there's other teams there too, other ladder league teams. I'm actually thinking I want to do a Zwift ride today, so I'm probably going to do that later. I let guys, all the platforms do something different for me. Here we see Lawrence Fake on the front now, ahead of Del Grosso and Niels van der Putter. It's constantly changing there. Lawrence Fake. Awesome. Toonart still in 5th place. He's riding solo. He's desperately trying to get back on. He's waiting for mistakes up front. And guys, it wouldn't take a lot. If one of those front riders, let's say if Fake puts his foot down on a narrow part, Toon's right back with him. It's that close. However, what I'm seeing here is Fake has accelerated with Del Grosso, puts a 20-meter gap into van der Putter. So now van der Putter is going to have to do some work to try to get back on. Mathieu van der Poel riding away. 23-second gap now. Yep, 23-second gap. So we've got solo rider van der Poel, 3 riders, Del Grosso, van der Putter, and Sveik. Toonarts riding solo in 5th. We've got a group of Hendricks, Mason, Viceray, Vandenhaar, Van Toornout, and Musen all together. Pim Ronhaar and Emil Verstringer coming next at 102 down. So we've kind of got like 5 main groups out there right now. Obviously, there's a lot more action going on that we probably won't see. Crowds are screaming towards the cameras. They know where the cameras are. They're having a peek every time it goes by. Lap 5 of 7. Was looking really good here. Fakes back. Looks like van der Putter's pulled a little bit of that time back here. Sometimes they're climbing these hills, guys. Their wheels are coming right off the ground, putting that power down. Love it. So yeah, there is another part for this today's, guys. I did the women's race earlier, and they kind of put a long gap in between the races. I was starving. I needed another coffee. I had to check up on the dog. So there's another video. Look for that one. You'll know it's a different video when it's Koksijde, Shai, whatever you want to call it. I'm in a different jersey. That's what I'm going to do from now on when I do multiple races in one day. I'll throw a different jersey on for each race, just so you can go, oh yeah, it's a different one. Not that you need to like my jersey or anything. Just so you know. That's what we're doing here. So yeah, Sunday, guys, let me give you a little quick update here. We're watching the race 2 at the same time. What is it right now where I live? It's minus 20 Celsius. We're going up to a high of minus 13 degrees today. Ugh. Minus 23 overnight. High of minus 19 tomorrow. Christmas Day, a high of minus 19, dudes. And we got snow. I heard there's 2 snow events coming, so we could get wiped out with some more snow again. Here's the beauty of it, though. Next Sunday, a week from today, guys, 1 degree Celsius. And check this out, Tuesday, 7. Let the melt begin. Actually, I don't want too much of that because right now, outside, we've had a lot of up and down, up and down. It is just pure ice outside, pure ice. I need to go order some of those Amazon things where you could put like the little chains on your shoes, because I've slipped so many times. I haven't fallen yet this year, but yeah, falling dead surprised on ice is brutal, especially when you're carrying feed for animals. Maybe you're carrying water out for animals. Less animals now. We don't have any more goats. The pigs are gone. That's nice too. We have no more donkeys. They're gone. All we got left outside now is 3 horses, 1 dog who lives in the world's biggest run. Make sure I straw him heavy in this cold weather and feed him lots. And we got 3 kitty cats. Yesterday, what I did from 2, I found an old crappy food cooler outside. I took out my circular saw. I cut a doorway. I put the bed that they all sleep in together. I put it inside there. It's like an insulated house. So they go inside. They heat up the inside. So this morning I opened the back door. They all came scooting out of the house. They just learned it. They're not dumb. 3 little orange cats that all live together here. Anyway, guys, back to the race. Lap 6 of 7. Matthew van der Poel still in the lead here, guys. And back to our second group. It's so dynamic here. Now we see Tibor Del Grosso with a gap ahead of Lawrence Fake and Van der Putter. Let's have a good look at this here, guys. Bit of a slow coner there for Mathieu van der Poel. Yeah, and you know, it's about a 20-meter gap into Fake now. So Tibor Del Grosso has attacked, gotten past them, and Fake finds himself in 3rd place now. Current World Cup leader. 4th place is Van der Putter, and there's Toonart still. Mathieu just looks like a machine on the bike. I think that's what I like about him so much. Just looks so good on the bike. Does he win it? Is he ever going to win the Tour de France? No! That's what a lot of people don't understand. There's different genres of riding. There's one-day racers, there's CX racers, there's stage racers, there's Grand Tour racers, there's sprinters, there's climbers. There's the time trial dudes. I love me a time trial, guys. We need more time trials at the Grand Tours. Let's not favor certain racers too much. At the Grand Tours, we need big 40, 50 kilometer long time trials. They used to always be there. Now people's attention span is so short that let's get rid of that. Let's just make it short so that people don't get bored, I guess. I don't like that at all. I would rather see a long time trial because certain riders aren't that great at riding a time trial, and they could totally flip the Tour upside down. Hopefully that comes back. And let's bring back the team time trial to Tour de France. Is it the Tour this year? Or am I thinking the Giro? Or the Vuelta? I think La Vuelta. La Vuelta always has a team time trial. Champions race. Yeah, I think there is. Is it Barcelona? The Tour de France starts next year. It's like a prologue team time trial, I believe. Well, I don't think they even use the word prologue anymore. It'll be stage 1. 23-second gap is what they're still saying, guys, here. 27-second gap. Okay, this is making more sense now because it's Mathieu out front. Tibor went by himself. They're saying 3 seconds back to Fake and Van der Putter. I think Fake's going to get back on Del Grosso's wheel here on the rail crawl section. I think this is the Brittany flag here, the black and white stripes with the little trees in the corner. Is that the Brittany flag? I think it is. I could be wrong. I saw them all over at the Tour de France. Toonarts, he's all over his bike riding through this stuff. Like balancing, counterbalancing, back and forward. These guys are flying now. One mistake here, you're going to lose your position. So they're saying it's 27 seconds to Del Grosso, 3 seconds back to Van der Putter and Fake. Toonarts by himself, 8 seconds down. People crossing the track, cross at the right time, folks. This looks like maybe Musin and Verstringer, I believe. Would that be Musin there? Yeah, he's Creelan Corridon. Venturanout's coming through next. This green jersey guy, I need to figure out who this is. Here's Cam Mason moving up, though. Cam Mason's in this group, and Vandenhaar's there, too. Further back, we have another Balois glowy lion. Who is this? Oh, this is, I think that's Pim Ronhar. That is Pim Ronhar. So he was with Verstringer. Now he's by himself. So he's dropped Verstringer. Oh, I love these high-speed dismounts on their bikes around this 180-degree corner. Let's take a look at this. How does Toon do it? Quickly over. Yeah, they're so good at throwing their legs over their seat posts. Like, their seat posts are so high. I would be hung up. Guys, I get hung up when I dismount from my bike inside. That's firmly mounted. No rough terrain. I still catch the seat when I flip my leg over. That's how terrible of a cyclist I am. 22 riders out of 58 starting riders today make their debut in the UCI World Cup Koksijde. So we've got quite a few new riders here. 38% are debutantes. Let's look at all the debutantes here. Okay, that's not where I wanted to go. Which rider has the most constant lap times? Perhaps you've asked. It's Toonarts. Toonarts is the most consistent. Fastest lap 8:04, slowest lap 8:12. That doesn't mean he's the fastest. That just means he's the most consistent. 8-second time gap. Now, Lawrence Fake, he ran a 7:58 on one lap and an 8:12. So his slow lap is the same as Toon's, but he's 6 seconds faster on one lap alone. 14-second difference there is just most consistent. But the fastest lap was lap 4 for Mathieu van der Poel, 7:43. Lap 5, he was at 7:55. So Mathieu van der Poel, this is why he's in the lead, guys, because he's got two of the fastest laps, lap 4 and lap 5, at 7:43, 7:55. Second fastest rider out there would be Lawrence Fake. He's got a 7:58 and an 8. Spot on, so things are looking good here. Tibor Del Grosso now just leading ahead of Lawrence Fake. And Mathieu. Just doing a Mathieu. Final lap, guys. We are on the bell lap here for Mathieu van der Poel. He now has a 25-second gap. Yeah. Just Mathieu doing Mathieu things. That's all, guys. He's on the pavement, just putting out some big watts, accelerating there, just doing what he does. God, it almost makes me speechless watching him, like I just was there. Flying, guys. 25 seconds, 5 seconds back between Del Grosso and Van der Poel and Sveik. Sveik's going to be working hard here. He wants some points here. He wants that top 3. We do have 3 Alpecin de Koenig riders up here. One is on the development team. That's Van der Poel. I think it's Van der Poel. Yeah, it's Van der Poel. For the road guys. But I think so is Lawrence Fake. So guys, look at this. Lawrence Fake, Creelan Corridon, 25-26. Creelan Corridon rider. Let's look at his PCS profile. The Alpecin Premier Tech Development Team. So in a weird roundabout way, these guys are all teammates. They're all teammates. Now, what race? Tour of Norway. That's one I want to take a look at next year. It's a race I missed this year. I think he probably rode a lot of gravel. Yep, here he rode gravel, 10th place at the Gravel 150. I do also want to do Kreisbreit's Elites next year, just because of the race. It's a 2.2, so it's kind of like the lowest rung of professional racing. It's a stage race though. The 2 out front, the 2 point whatever designates the style of racing it is. And Lawrence Fake did not finish the Muir Classic Gerardsbergen. I did that race. I did a video on that race earlier this year. Wow. Awesome. I can't wait to get that going again, guys. I think I was ranting on this morning. Women's World Tour Racing is the first one back, guys. January 17th. It's December 21st today. We're less than a month to go. It's like It's like Christmas before Christmas for me. That's my Christmas, is going to be back to commentating on World Tour racing, dudes. Matthew Van Der Poel just absolutely smashing it through the sand here, guys. Doesn't even put a hand on that corner. When he gets it right, he does not need to put one hand out. Let's see how the other riders do here. So it's Del Grosso going to be next, then Sveik. Here's that same corner coming up here. Let's see how they do it. Tibor seems to be really, really good on his bike. Really good. Tibor Del Grosso. Let's take a look at him. Look at this, guys. UCI World Championships, men's under 23, Tibor Del Grosso. So that would have been 2025. 2024, here's the same thing. He won Besançon. I think that's a French race, 2024 and 2023. Besançon, however you say that. There's a place around here called Besançon, and I keep wanting to say Besançon. Besançon, Alberta. It's a little tiny town in northern Alberta. Lots of oil and gas production there. He's also won Hoogerheider twice, 2025 and 2024, and I heard that's quite the race. He's the national champs of the Netherlands in 2025. Yeah, there's Benendorm. He's won that. Ooh, this guy's won a lot. Won Zonhoven. Yeah. He's on it. He's on it. He's back in the CX world, guys. And actually this year, let's take a quick look. Yeah. So he started back at Namur 14th, 6th at Antwerp yesterday. I'm thinking he's going to be second or third today. Second or third today. Actually, Sveik just moved ahead of him for the first time. It's going to be critical now, guys. We're on the last lap. Sveik jumps from third to second overall, gets ahead of Del Grosso. Del Grosso now and Van der Putter are together 3 seconds behind Sveik. Sveik is 23 seconds behind Mathieu Van der Poel. Ooh, head-to-head results in the last 10 races between Laurens Sveik and Del Grosso, even. 5v5, guys. Each one of those riders has won 5 races. And that's, sorry, one. Came out ahead of the other dude. Head-to-head, who does better? Wow. When they started together, okay, so they showed them the same stat twice, or that's okay. Mathieu, 30 years old. He's almost 31 years old, guys. Mathieu will have his birthday in 19 days. So Mathieu was born in January. Mathieu kind of a little bit slow and grindy up this last little bit here. Probably getting a little bit fatigued now. He is on lap 7-7. He does have a 23-second lead, so he's put a lot of power into this effort here. Oh, and take a look at this. It's now saying that Van der Putter is with Sveik, and we've lost Del Grosso. I mean, he's going to be right there. He's only a few seconds down. Toonarts is slowly fading away, but Toonarts getting 5th place, that will be his best result since he became the European champion. Acceleration in Group 2 by Laurens Sveik. So Sveik's trying to pull away and get ahead of Del Grosso. Again, guys, these guys all ride for Alpecin de Koenig in one way or the other. Toonarts, let's take a look at Toon here for a second. Charles Legois Deschat is the CX Team PCS profile. Lotto. Okay. So he'll be Lotto Intermarché next year. He did the Men's Tour of Britain, which I didn't cover any of that. I just saw results. Pontypool. What a great movie. You guys seen that movie? Pontypool. I should watch that today. I think it's a Canadian movie. It's kind of like a Canadian end of the world, sci-fi, horror. He did the Renui Tour. I don't even remember him there. ADAC Classics. I covered that race too. Okay, good stuff. So we'll know what he'll be next year. So he's the only one in the top 5 that's not associated with Alpecin de Koenig / Alpecin Premier Tech going forward next year. Really looking forward to racing coming back. Ian, think Tour of Norway is canceled for next year. Lack of funds. Oh, dude, Ian, I did see that. You're right, Ian. You are spot on, dude. I did just see that too. Lack of funds, something. I'll take your word for it, Ian, but I did see that it was canceled for whatever reason. So last year I did, and actually when I say I did the the Tour of Norway. There's the Tour of Norway and there's the Arctic Race of Norway, I think it's called, or Arctic Tour of Norway. I think I only did one or two stages. I did a stage where an Israel Premier Tech won it, rider run it. They got 1-2 on stage one. Wet stage. There was another race starting at the exact same time, and I was like trying to pick and choose. Okay, Sveik is in second place. Vanderputter's in third. Del Grosso's back in fourth. He's right behind Vanderputter. Sveik doing good here. Really nice job. I mean, he was off the back for a long time, guys. Hanging by himself 50 meters back. Mathieu van der Poel takes the final corner onto the pavement, has a little look back, stretches his legs out. He's just going to roll across the finish line here. This is the finish here, guys. Tibor Del Grosso goes from second overall down to fourth in this one, guys. Flocky 32, bro, you're back. Sveik is ahead. Sveik is ahead. Sveik just pulled away from Vanderputter there. You kind of seeing, I've got a really long shot here, and you can watch them all doing their look backs going, yeah, I got this, yeah, I got this. Mathieu van der Poel in the air, crosses the finish line. Sveik's actually swerving back and forward down the course. He knows he's far enough ahead. He must have put in a little bit of an acceleration after that corner, dropped Vanderputter off. Vanderputter looks pretty happy with this, though. That was a tough race. Del Grosso, last lap, fell apart for him. Last lap did fall apart for him here. I was pretty sure he was going to get second ahead of Sveik. I was kind of thinking, Sveik, man, you're not going to beat this guy today, but he did. Okay, so this is where Del Grosso had a little bit of a crash. They're showing the replay where it happened. He was on the back, came into the corner too hot. Right-hand corner in the sand. When he overcorrected, his front tire hit the barrier and stopped him dead. That helped Vanderputter and Sveik pull away. Toon Aerts coming in fifth here, looking good. This is his best finish since he became European champion, guys. So November 9th, he became European champion. This is his best finishing position right now. Awesome stuff. So Toon Aerts looking good again, dude. Got the dogs barking outside. We've got the Creeland Cordon boys coming home. Not sure who that was there. I'm going to find out right away. I think it's Mewson coming in next. Cam Mason looks like he's going to be 8th. Yeah, so, sorry, it was Toon Aerts 5th, Van den Bosch in 6th, Viceroy in 7th, Cam Mason in 8th. So Cam Mason moved up a lot. Van Turenhout, 9th place. Guys coming in hot here. Hendricks here, 10th place, 11th place, Van den Haar. There was a bit of a sprint there between Hendricks and Van den Haar. Pim Ronhaar riding solo to the finish here. He was with Verstringer earlier. I can see Verstringer in the distance. There's a rider ahead of Verstringer. They're having a 2-up sprint behind us. Ronhaar is actually looking back, watching. So Ronhaar and Verstringer were together. He got distance on him, and watching here, Verstringer is going to get right behind Ronhaar. I missed who that rider was. It's Kevin Kuhn. So Verstringer and Kuhn were having a 2-up dual match sprint together, and this looks like Mewson now for Creeland Cordon coming in next. It is Mewson. Great race for second bird. Yeah, dude, Vanderputter got third. Vanderputter got third. Let's just see. Yeah, Vanderputter got third. Mathieu van der Poel first. They're showing a replay now. Mathieu van der Poel is in the lead. Sveik comes around the corner, accelerates. Yep. So Mathieu van der Poel first. Second place, Laurens Sveik. Third place, Niels Vanderputter. So, dude, Flocky, nice job, dude. Nice job. Dude, I need all your bets. I need to make some money, guys. I need to make some money. Maybe Santa will give me a little bit of money for Christmas, and I can just parlay that into massive sports betting in the cycling world. Flocky, DM me, please, bro. Dude, I don't even know where to bet. So Flocky, what kind of bet did you do there? Like, was that like I don't know, dude. I don't know enough about betting. I remember horses win, place, or show. If you do a win, place, or show, you're kind of betting on first, second, and third. So was that what your bet was? Or was it, did you actually predict that he would finish in third? Or did you bet that he would finish in third or higher? And there's payouts based on that. Love to know, man. Vanderpool in the interview room, just looking cool and calm. This guy never looks tired. Never looks tired. Not to me. He's just got a little bit of sweat on him. Not even a speck of mud on. Maybe he's got a few little specks of mud here and there. Yeah, quick 25 pounds. Dude, 25 pounds, that's probably close to $50 Canadian. Okay, so Flocky's saying podium place. Oh, so you just put a bet in on Niels van der Putter that he would finish on the podium. Okay, gotcha. God, that should be easy to figure out. I mean, I should be able to look at a site and figure that out myself. Okay, so I'm going to take a look and see if I can start doing that. Okay, so he put 5 pounds down at 9-2 odds. Okay, so like basically 4.5 to 1 odds, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's nice, man. Good job. That's what makes sports fun. You know, when I used to do sports betting, I did a little bit when I was in university. Not like I had any money, but I used to bet on like either CFL or NFL football games, like American football or Canadian football, whatever you want to call it. And that made it more interesting to me because I was like, okay, I actually want to watch this now. I would pick a few games, and those would be my games of the week to watch. Awesome racing, guys. Let's have a quick look at this. Riders are still finishing, but let me do this, guys, because I do have to start my day. Next races, dudes. It's the 21st. We just did the UCI World Cup Koksijde. That was round 6 of the UCI World Cup. Tomorrow we've got X2O Badkamers. I'm going to do that race. Let's take a quick look at this. Men's Elite. Who's going to be here on the start list? Okay, Wout's going to be there and Matthew's going to be there. Oh my God. Matthew's going to ride 3 days straight. So Wout didn't race today. He raced yesterday in Antwerp, finished 7th. He's coming back tomorrow. So we're definitely doing this race. Come on. So that's the 22nd. On the 23rd, we got the Telenet Super Prestige. Guys, I'm just looking at the men's race so I can get the names, just so I can see the flavor. Wout's going to be there for that one too. Leo Bissot, decathlon rider. Check this out, guys. This dude here, Leo Bissot, up-and-comer for decathlon, born in Fontainebleau. There's a resort in a casino in Vegas called the Fontainebleau. But take a look at his PCS profile. Wow, he raced here today. I didn't even see his name in the standings. He raced here today. Yeah. Wow. Okay, sorry guys. I should have known he was here. But take a look at his standings here. Il Lombardia, 45th. Trevally Veracine, 39th. Giro dell'Emilia, 46th. La Vuelta, 52nd. Like this guy's Vuelta y Burgos. This is where I first kind of knew who this guy was. Mostly because I didn't cover any of these races. I only started doing stuff right around the Tour de France. Yeah, 4th on stage 1. I remember that quite well. 1st on stage 3 of the Vuelta y Burgos. So this guy's decided to take up some CX racing. I love it. Absolutely love it. That is so cool. So he's going to be there. So again, one last time here before I go. Ian's got to go. Flocky's saying, let's smash the Tour Down Under. Absolutely, dude. I need the bets. Dude. So send me a DM somewhere. Ian saying, cheers, Colin, dude. Thanks for stream. See you tomorrow. Ian, take it easy, dude. We will see you tomorrow, bro. Races. Oh, sorry, guys. Let me go back to CX one more time here. And quick refresh. So we got Bad Commerce tomorrow. I'll set up that stream right away. We got on the 23rd, which is Tuesday, we got Telenet Super Prestige in Zolder. Who's in Zolder? 24th, 25th off. They don't want to race on Christmas. What are you guys thinking? Boxing Day, we're back to a World Cup race. Gavir. 2 days later, Dendermonde. The next day, we're back for more X2O. The next day, we got Telenet. Dude, I'm basically streaming every day. Oh, look at this one. January 1st, X2O Bodcommerce. Sven Nace GP. That's going to be a big one. That is going to be a big one. Okay, dudes. Awesome stuff. I absolutely love it. Thanks for watching. Give it a like. Support the channel if you want. I'm going to be back.